Hi, my name is Eurizandra Pinto, and I am the cover gem for July 2024 issue of the Bold Maven magazine.
What comes to mind when you think of gemstones?
When I think of gemstones, what comes to mind is all that we represent as a woman. I think of rarity, I think of elegance, I think of preciousness, I think of diamonds, I think of elegance and class and beauty.
How would your friends describe you?
My friends will describe me as someone who's kind, as someone who's aware, as someone who's bold, as someone who's very fashionista, and as someone who loves to travel and have fun.
What do you do?
I am an executive at a tech and language services industry. I am also an entrepreneur who empowers women to be bold, profession, and decision making.
What schools did you attend?
I attended the University of Massachusetts Boston, where I earned my undergrad in psychology and sociology, and also a graduate school in global executive MPA.
How did you get into your profession?
I started off my career as a medical interpreter at this big hospital in Boston. Then I progressed to start my own language service company. I founded a Uber-like dispatching system for interpreter and translation services. Then I progressed where eventually became a director of patient engagement, then a VP of business development, and now to the CSM position that I hold with a tech company.
Where does fashion come into this?
Well, I am the only girl. I have four brothers. My mother has always empowered me to dress where I feel good. She always says, dress as you want to be dressed. She taught me how to dress elegantly, how to be classy, and how to find my expression through fashion. So I think by being the only girl, I didn't have other sisters to teach me. I started discovering fashion through the help of my mother and my best friend Judith. We used to sew things together and make our own outfits. I love fashion. It helps me to discover my artistic side and find expression.
What does empowered women empowering the world mean to you?
It means so much to me. I would like to read a quote from one of my favorite writers, Marianne Williamson. She says, our deepest fear is not that we think we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frighten us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We're all meant to shine as children do. We are born to manifest the glory of God that's within all of us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So for me, I believe that empowered woman empowers the world by being dedicated to fostering a supportive network that celebrates diversity, that fosters inclusivity, and champions the inherited words and the myriads of talents that women bring to the table. So through different initiatives, collaborations, we aim to inspire confidence, to instill courage, and cultivate a sense of unity among women, and to create a tribe that uplifts generations to come. I challenge women to let go of stereotypes and pursue their dreams and lead with confidence, elegance, femininity, and boldness. For me, an empowered woman empowering others means first stepping up as your best self, and then lead the world by example. Do your part.
Can you tell us about a woman in your life who inspires you?
There are a few women in my life that have inspired me and empowered me. First, my grandmother, Palmira. She's an embodiment of grace, of strength, and resilience. And my mother, Maria Filomena. My mother raised 5 children while running businesses and working as a principal. She's also an embodiment of grace, of power, and she's a backbone of my family. She taught me the values that I know today, and she impacts the community where we lived. Also, in the Bible, someone that inspires me a lot is asThe. asThe is also an embodiment of boldness. asThe is an orphan girl that eventually married the king and became the queen. Not only she found favor with the king, but she also saved her own generation. asThe is a story of boldness. She's a story of a woman who has courage to confront what is not the standards. Back in the day, the Bible says that it's not the standard to approach the king with any request the way she did. She prayed, she fasted, she asked her whole family to pray and fast and do the same. And then she approached the king in order to save her family. She then won favor and became queen. So asThe is another story of boldness that inspires me very much.
What do you consider to be some of your biggest accomplishments so far?
One of my biggest accomplishments, I would say, is being able to co-found a nonprofit that does medical missions to Cape Verde and strengthen the healthcare system in Cape Verde, where I am from. I am able to make an impact. I am able to give back to my home country, and also being able to live God's purpose in my life. Another accomplishment is being able to evolve and be a better human, be a better friend, a better daughter, a better mother. Another big accomplishment is me raising my son. He's a wonderful kid, very smart, very talented, very kind, just a wonderful human in society.
What would you tell a 12-year-old you?
I will tell her never to dim her light in order to fit in spaces that she has outgrown. I will also tell her to expand herself. I will tell her not to worry what people think about her. I'll tell her to continue to challenge the stereotypes that the society made for her. To be brave, to be resilient, to be bold, and everything's going to be okay.
Last question. Is there anyone that you would like to shout out?
Yes, I would like to give a shout to my mom and dad. Thank you for loving me so hard. Thank you for instilling me the values that shaped me who I am today. To my brothers, who I love unconditionally, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for always being there for me. To my son, who teaches me so much, who is an embodiment of character, of a beautiful human being. I love you. To my tribe and to my friends, I see you. I love you. Thank you. You can read my story on theboldmaven.com. Make sure to subscribe to the Bold Maven newsletter to gain access to their digital magazine.